Hi guys, welcome to the channel again. My name is IK. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm really going to be discussing what does a man really want. I've heard a lot of women ask these questions on different platforms, not just to me, but like I've seen questions like this across, when I go on forums or like even meet people, they are always asking specifically, what does a man want? Like nobody seems to understand how to really please a man or what a man really wants in a relationship. Why is it that men are just not satisfied with any sort of relationship they are in? We're just going to be having a conversation around that to have a better understanding. I believe in the Bible. I believe in what the Bible says about the dynamics of marriage or the dynamics of a relationship. First thing that a man needs is respect and submission. I know that that's a very strong word to use because the modern woman is not the person who wants to submit to a man. The modern woman is not the woman who wants to just easily follow a man blindly and not question where we're going or what is it that this relationship is about, or where are you leading us to. Like if you don't really have faith, especially in your man too, you're gonna have the tendency to have these questions. But if we're going from the principles of the Bible and also history, what is the normal dynamics of a relationship is that a man is the one in charge. The man has to be in charge. You can never see a relationship that is successful where the woman is the one in charge, where the woman is the one who handles literally everything, or who takes care of the household, or who just runs the whole business and the man is following the woman. That is not a healthy dynamic for any reason. A man is always supposed to be in charge of the relationship. For the lack of even a better word, a man is supposed to lead. A man is supposed to lead. That's the best word we can use to describe this. So, starting with that, right? If you know as a woman you don't have respect for your man, you see yourself like you talk to this man the way you want, or you don't really regard him, this is not the man you want to be with. This is not the man you want to have a relationship with. This is not the man you want to forge a life with. Love is not always enough. You need to be able to respect and submit to a man. And this is very, very important because it also is going to dictate the dynamics of your relationship in years to come. If you guys are still together and if you guys are going into a marriage, that also would enhance the understanding that you guys have, because that's the way it is built. This is what is built. Okay, it's not. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're just trying to follow what works. And that is that the man leads and a woman follows. Of course, he has to listen to your advice. He has to hear you out. You are equally in the relationship. You equally have a say. But if you understand where I'm coming from the part where the man actually leads the relationship. Okay, and you support him. The man actually, if he's not going in the right direction, you can always call him to attention. But this is the first thing that a man needs, and the second thing that a man needs in a relationship, okay, or a man wants in a relationship, is peace of mind. This is one thing that most men need, if not all men need, from their partner. Men already experience a lot of things on a day-to-day. I'm not saying women do not, because they do as well. Everyone has their individual struggle, but men do experience a lot of things on a day-to-day that they may not be able to open up easily. They may not be able to share easily. We are not brought up to discuss our feelings. Most men have been brought up with a stronger hand and with a firmer hand to, in terms of them growing up and adapting to the society, it's just a little harder, a little tougher for them to come out with the way they truly feel, because we've been taught to, stay strong, just keep going. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to listen to you, all that stuff. And truly, most people do not care about a man. You are the one person that your man wants to come home to and have peace of mind, and wants to talk to, and he's at peace. He wants you to listen to him and hear him out. Okay, like this is very important. Being a safe place and someone who brings peace to your man is underestimated. It's something that you have to intentionally do as a woman. If you do not do this, the man will seek peace somewhere else. He's going to seek refuge in anything else. It must not be another woman. He could seek refuge in alcohol, in drugs. He could seek refuge with his friends, with his guy friends, and worst case with another woman. You have to be a safe place. Bring your man peace and calm. You cannot afford to start fighting with a man who has been out there working his ass off or doing whatever it is just to make a living. The world out there for any man is an absolute competition. Is a rough place for a man, especially the ones who want to be productive or who want to achieve something with their life. So if a man after a daily struggle comes to you with any issue or with any problems, even if you are experiencing a lot at that moment, it's okay to hear him out. It's okay to give him peace of mind in that moment. Don't stop fighting with him over little things. I've read a lot of things. I cannot believe the kind of things that I read on social media and I see. It's horrible. But the modern person, the modern woman out there is transitioning and adopting a mindset that is absolutely not biological or even like innate in us. I don't know how to say it, but it's like the mindset is beginning to shift, and women are also the bedrock of societies. They have a huge impact in terms of how society functions. So if the mindset is polluted or corrupted in that way, then a lot of things are gonna go wrong, because this is the same thing you're gonna teach your children. This is the same pattern of life and understanding of life that you're gonna pass on to your kids. So ensure that you bring peace to your man. Okay, and the next thing that a man needs, the third thing that a man needs, is for you to love him for who he is. Like I said earlier, the society has placed so much pressure on a man. Any young man out there knows exactly what I'm talking about. There is a lot of pressure to perform, pressure to impress, pressure to make it in life, pressure to drive the nice cars, pressure to live in the best home, pressure to provide for your partner, provide for your family, provide for your kids, your own family as well, your own siblings and your parents and your wife's parents, and the list goes on and on. And most times a man is loved under the basis that he provides and that he brings something to the table. This is the reason that most men are actually appreciated, because of what they bring, not because of who they are. Most men secretly are desiring that you actually love and appreciate them for the person they are, for who they are, and not for what they are, or what is around them, or how much they can provide, or what they can give to you. Because if a man can tell that you actually appreciate and love him for the person that he is, there is nothing beyond that for a man. Like, he would do anything for you. That man could literally die for you, because he knows you're not with him for these things that he has. You're not with him for the status. You're not with him for the material things. You're not with him for the money. You're not with him for anything else other than the person that he is, other than the innate traits that he exhibits, other than how much he truly cares, and the individual that he is, how he relates with people out there, the qualities that make him the person that he is. A man deeply desires that he is loved for who he is. Truth is, most men are also going to go through rough times in life. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be moments that he's not good. There's going to be moments he's not able to provide. Maybe he's not doing well in his business, or he probably lost some money or something. So what happens in those moments when, if a man is actually loved on the basis of provision, on the basis of who he is, on status and all that, then he's just like, instantly that love is gone. Instantly there's no appreciation for who he is. There's no remembrance of that. Not the huge thing that a man really needs from a woman is trust and freedom. I paired these two together because most times when a man is seeking a little bit of freedom or a little bit of time alone, women often interpret that to mean that they're up to something else, or they want to use that time for anything else. But that's not what it is. A man truly needs trust and freedom, because men can be solitary. They need time to also process a lot of things, or just be on their own, or just function in their mind and think. Sometimes also they just probably need time with his friends, or just to be a little bit away, or time of his own to work on himself, to invest in himself, to do some things that he knows would also turn around to benefit the family or to benefit you. You having absolute confidence in what your man is doing and what he's up to at some point, or knowing fully well that this man has got my back and he's not going to be up to anything, is a huge element in any relationship. For any relationship to properly work, there has to be trust. There has to be a little bit of freedom accorded to the man as well. I'm just speaking from the man's side right now. I know a lot of people are going to be in the comments or thinking in their mind saying, well, what about the woman? Does she need freedom? She needs freedom and trust too. But I'm speaking mainly from a man's perspective right now. There are a lot of women who are very possessive, and they would hold on to you and never let you go. They would want to be wherever you are. They want to go anywhere with you. They want to be by your side all the time. And this happens especially with new couples or people who just started dating and are feeling a lot of emotions and love. But even then, right, it could go on and even in years. For most men, they will need that time, especially a man who knows himself, especially a man who knows what he wants. He would need that time sometimes to be alone, to function by himself, or to function with his friends, or to function just on a trip, or just do something. Most men will need that time, and in that moment he wants to also know that you trust him. He wants to know that you believe in what he's doing, and that he's not up to no good, and that he's not up to anything that just is gonna bring any sort of problem between both of you. This is very important. You grant your man this. And the last thing I'm going to say here that a man truly needs is loyalty and commitment. That regardless of what happens tomorrow, regardless of where life throws you both, that you are there with him, that you are present with him, that you understand what he's going through, that you have given your life and your service and your person, your being, to the progress of this man and to the progress of your family. No man turns that down and does not in return reciprocate that to a very high level. Many women, the way they give this sort of like commitment and loyalty, after giving that, like what they expect back, the way they expect it from a man, most men may not be living up to it in that way, or may not be giving it to the magnitude that they want, that the women want. Hear me out, because most men genuinely know and understand the commitment and the loyalty that you've given to them, especially over the years, or especially over the time that you guys have been together. And if this is a good man, he will truly do right by you. He will truly stand by you. He will truly care for you and will not give up. He would always care for you. Men appreciate commitment and loyalty. Commitment and loyalty. Most men will still respect respect that woman, will still appreciate that woman, will still even go as far as caring for that woman and her well-being. So guys, I hope I've been able to share some things with you. In this video, we talked about the things that men truly need from a woman. And I will see you on the next one. If you've not subscribed to the channel, you can go ahead and subscribe. My name is Ike Onwe. I discuss dating, a little bit also about money and finances, and just showcasing lifestyle. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, subscribe, like the video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.